Hey y'all, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, thinking about all the stuff I've been through, all the stuff I have gone through, and just thinking about what I'm going through now. And I definitely is I'm definitely not in my right state of mind right now because I'm just going through something right now. I just get so tired of gang stalkers picking on me and bullying me and harassing me. Um, I noticed a few stuff around my home that kind of mess with my psyche and my mind and head. Um, it definitely made me feel very disgusted and very sick. Uh, yeah, there was a few stains and stuff on my wall, and I had got some cleaning stuff to get it off. I had got some tissue and some cleaning spray to get it off the wall, and I was just really disgusted um, with doing that, cleaning up behind other tenants that have lived in the unit before me. It kind of made me feel very uncomfortable because when I first moved inside this apartment unit that I'm living in, it was very disgusting and it was very nasty and it was very junky. And they was expecting me on my move day to just wait until the next day, so stuff that does not belong to me can be moved out the unit that I was actually renting out. The unit that I'm living in now, the apartment unit that I'm living in now, they was expecting me to wait the next day after my move day to wait until someone comes and move the other tenant stuff out my unit, and it was on my move day. I was not going to wait. I said to myself, that's okay, God. I'm going to just stay strong, even though I feel like they didn't have to do me like this on my day of my move-in day. They could have had stuff looking very luxury for me. They could have had the walls clean and painted over white. They could have had stuff, replaced. They could have had new appliance in the apartment unit that I'm living in, because the appliance that they have in the unit that I'm living in now, the apartment unit that I'm living in now, it was very dirty. I had to clean that stuff with my own cleaning supplies, and that came out of my pocket. You know what I'm saying? That came out of, I had to spend money to get cleaning stuff just to get it clean. And everybody think I got it so good and stuff, and I didn't have it good. I had it bad. Like, everybody think like, oh, your home looks so nice. Whoever that I'm in contact with, um, that comes to my home, they be like, oh, it look decent, it look nice. I had to get it to look like that. It just didn't come like that. They didn't see the hard work that I had put in to get my home to look like how it looks. I had went through a lot to get my shit to look decent in my home so I could feel more like home when I come home, because the shit was just nasty. Like, they didn't even have the walls washed. They didn't have the walls painted over white. Um, there was old appliance that's currently still in this apartment unit that I'm living in. Um, they didn't even replace those. I don't have what they call that, a hood. It's like a stove hood vent that um, hangs above the stove. They still got the old one up, and the fan doesn't work, which is a fire hazard, because if I'm cooking and something goes wrong, you're supposed to turn on that fan to help ease the air and stuff down and everything. But they never came and fixed that. And I was just saying to myself, I was just thinking to myself, this, I know if I was living in a luxury apartment unit, I wouldn't have to go through the shit that I'm going through now. Stuff would have been brand new in the unit, if I was living in a luxury apartment unit. Stuff would have been replaced with new stuff. The carpet it was just nasty too when I moved in this apartment unit. I had to use some cleaning stuff to get it to come clean a little bit, and I had to get I had to use some more cleaning stuff to get it to feel more cleaner when I walk up on it, barefooted. Sometimes I walk with my socks on, sometimes I don't. But I had to really do a lot to get my carpet through my apartment unit to feel a little clean and decent, and I had to get it to show a little bit cleaner because the landlord didn't want to make sure that the apartment unit that they helped me rent out, they didn't make sure that it was clean before my move day, before I moved in the unit. So I went through a lot, and I don't care, if the Gangstalkers feel like I'm stuck up for not letting people come live with me and come stay with me and come hang out with me and stuff. I'd rather be by my own damn self. I'd rather stay single, and I'd rather not have company. On holidays, I don't like having parties and gatherings at my place. Because people can be nasty, and I don't like people using my restroom and my bathroom. Because not everybody is clean. I like clean women, though. I love me some clean women. But I don't like nasty ass niggas. And I just have to say that. And I hate to call niggas, but if you doing nigga shit, nigga, you is a nigga. And I just don't like having niggas in my damn home and in my apartment unit because they are nasty as hell and they do too much. Every time you turn around, they want you to be in filth. They want you to live in filth. And I feel like the gang stalkers want me to live in filth. They want me to live in disgusting. They want me to have bed bugs. They want me to have roaches. And they want me to just sit around filth all day. They want me to live in filth because they secretly jealous and envy of me. So this is why I wish, to live in a luxury apartment unit one day. Or I just wish for that. I wish I had a luxury apartment unit because I started off in an apartment. I started off in an apartment. No, I actually started off living in a house as a little girl coming up and growing up. I lived in a house all my life. And then when I got older, I had got out on my own and rented apartment unit for myself. So ever since, I just wish, because it's just me. I don't have no kids. I never been married before. I never been pregnant before, so I don't have no kids. So it's just me. And I don't know, I just got this thing about apartments, like condos, lofts. But I just got this thing about apartments and stuff. So I'm just like, shoot, I'm just gonna keep constantly, not constantly, but just aim at that, because that works best for me, apartment. But yeah, I definitely be wishing to live in a luxury apartment, and I gotta tell y'all the reason why, because I feel people take more time with luxury apartments. They fix them up all nice and cute and pretty, and it just be looking good, It feels comfortable. Everything be clean. Everything that's old, dirty, unclean, disgusting be replaced with new appliance that is clean. Luxury apartments, you can't go wrong with a luxury apartment. You can't talk bad about a luxury apartment. if it's clean. Luxury apartments do stand for cleanness because um, the people that comes in that get it to look luxury do a lot on their time, and they be making sure that everything is clean first, and then taken care of next with the painting comes along. They make sure that they paint really good, and then old appliance, old stuff that is in a home, house, or apartment gets replaced. But I'm gonna let y'all take time to look that up yourselves on Google search. What makes a luxury apartment a luxury apartment? What makes a luxury home or house a luxury home or house? Um, how do you? What do people do to get a house or apartment to look so luxury? And then y'all could just do y'all research yourselves. But you can't go wrong with a luxury apartment. And I don't know why these landlords be renting out these apartments to people that is nasty as hell, that is not grateful. Like, I understand some of these people is in low income housing and they got mental illnesses, and they caseworkers be making sure that they get into housing. But some of these motherfuckers don't deserve that shit. They be coming in these damn homes, apartments and shit, and houses, and they be destroying the house and the apartment. And they be just doing too much, like putting stuff on the wall, smearing stuff on the wall. They be causing roaches, bed bugs, stuff like that, and they just be living so nasty. Like, I understand landlords be needing the money, but these landlords got to be careful who they rent out to. They got to start being careful who they rent out to, because that's nasty. Because people, for example, people like me, because I'm a renter, I'm not a person that owns. I don't own my home. I rent my home. I'm a renter, and they it's just nasty, y'all. But yeah, these landlords need to stop renting out to people that is nasty and that's destroying these homes. Because, for example, people like me that is a renter and want to rent out apartment, a unit, for example, um, I'm just gonna probably get it bad because the landlord ain't gonna want to clean up. These landlords don't be want to clean up after the next renter that have lived in the unit before me. Now I can tell you about Mexican men. Mexican men are some good ass cleaning men. They do their job and work, and they love to work. They love to work, um, and get paid. They love to work and get paid. And some Mexican guys, um, do a really good job, getting apartments together, cleaning them and remodeling them and getting it to look luxury and nice and stuff. So when a renter rent uh, out the home, everything will be, clean and well done and fixed by the time they move in. They new home or the home that they renting out or just own, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Um, I don't know if anybody that is a victim of gang stalking, harassment, and targeting individual. I don't know if they have experienced this before, but I know I have. I have been in some crazy situations before, and I have gone through hell, still is. But I just wondering if somebody. I'm just wondering if there's any TIs out there that have experienced this before. Dealing with trying to find a new home or trying to find a new place to live, and having a hard time moving into an apartment unit, or something just didn't go well when you moved into the new home or new place that you renting out. or own, for example. Shit just never works out for me. I would name the properties, the housing properties that I have been in so far in my life that I have a big part of, but not anymore. Um, but I'm not gonna do that unless somebody really want to deep talk about this particular specific topic that I'm speaking about now on Google Chat or Gmail. Then I open up and talk about, certain stuff because y'all might know, but if y'all not from Milwaukee, y'all might not know. But yeah, it's just nasty and it messes with your psyche, like just having to deal with filth. That shit is like phobia and it's so nasty and disgusting. And like I said, it mess with your pineal gland. It keep you up. Like if it happen to be nighttime and you just happen to see something on the wall, and you like, I know how to put that on the wall. Who in the fuck would do something like this? And then you don't want to keep constantly walking past it because you don't want it to just keep messing with your psyche and your pineal gland, and you don't want to touch it, and you don't want to feel like it's touching you. So you are like trying to get something to clean it off with, and then you put it in the garbage can and just be like, ugh. And it does mess with your psyche if it happen to be nighttime because you're not able to sleep due to what you just seen. And these gang stalkers, they love moving people that are victims of gang stalking harassment who are targeted individuals. They love to move them in filthy as, nasty, disgusting as apartment units because they be so jealous of the target individual that the target individual got its own place. I don't want to say it's, but her or she owns place. I mean, own place. They be hating on that. They want you to live with people. They want you to they don't want you to have it. They don't want you to have nothing without them. And if it happen to be without them, then they're gonna make your life a living hell. They're gonna make you go through something like where I'm telling y'all that I am experiencing. They're gonna make you go through something like that, where they move you in filth. But that's what I'm noticing about gang stalkers. They want you to live in filth because they secretly jealous and envy of us and of target individuals. I'm getting to the point I like luxury apartments. I'm getting to the point I'm getting tired of living in. I'm tired of going through this. I wish I had a house that I own. And I know it's a lot to own your own house. And it comes, well, you got to make sure you have like at least 2 college degrees or a good full-time job. But you need another person to help come in too with a nice set of good income too to be able to hold all that down. But you definitely need some college degrees to be able to do all that. But like I said, y'all, this is what they do to fuck with our head and to fuck with our pineal gland and our psyche and stuff. They constantly keeping us in fear. They constantly messing with us and stuff, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and they constantly like right now my allergies is just kicking up because what I had to like go through, what I had to go clean up a few spots on the wall, and I shouldn't have to go through that. I shouldn't have to be going through this. This apartment unit that I'm living in should have already been cleaned. The walls, all the walls through this unit should already been cleaned, and they should have been painted over after the wall dried. The landlord should have thought to just, have all the man paint the walls white back over, because should no tenant after a next tenant that move out shouldn't have to suffer because the tenant before them that was living in a unit or apartment unit or house, you know what I'm saying, turned out to be a nasty person and filthed it up and made it nasty. Like, that's just wrong that the next person gotta suffer like that. That's why I don't be letting these people that be want to live their life all on the streets and stuff and not productive with themselves and in their lives. I don't be wanting to come home with me and be trying to be trying to ooh, be trying to come in my home. I don't be wanting them to trying to come home with me and be trying to come in my home and fill my place up, because you got some people out here like that would do that because they secretly jealous and envy of you. Cause I know it's a lot of people out there in the world that's secretly jealous and envy of me, that some people don't got what I got, like they ain't got their own place and they be wanting to come and live with me, and they be trying to try that homeless game on me where they act like they ain't got nowhere to go and that they need a house or apartment unit to stay at or a place to stay at until they get up on their feet or until they, and that's what shelters are for. And even the shelters do their best to try to keep the shelters clean, but people just nasty, they'll mess it right back up. So they get tired of trying to clean behind people that's gonna constantly be nasty. I already heard some stories about people having to go to the shelter because they didn't gone through something in their life, and they said you don't want to go to the shelter because it's nasty. Shelters are nasty. Motels are nasty. Hotels are nasty. Ain't nothing like having your own space and your own place. Yeah, y'all TIs out there, don't be letting people come stay with you that's nasty, because they don't have respect. And don't be letting jealous, envy people come stay with you and hang out with you at your place, because they sitting back jealous. They secretly jealous and envy. They want you to catch roaches. They want you to catch bed bugs. And so on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be careful who you let in your home nowadays, because Satan and the devil and demons and witches is jealous already because you got your own place. And if they so jealous, they'll make you catch something. They'll make you go through something. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this video about saying this. Another thing, they when you clean, that's a sign. That's a sign of of you being close to God. Cleanness is being close to God. Being nasty and filthy is being close to Satan, being close to the devil and Lucifer and demons. The demons are nasty. Devils are nasty. Nasty people. Witches are nasty. Evil, wicked witches that are jealous. They are nasty people. But cleanness is being close to the most righteous high God. Being nasty and filthy is being close to Lucifer, the devil and demons, and Satan. You know what I'm saying? Filth. It's nasty in hell. It's nasty in hell. It's nasty in hell, but it's clean in heaven.